Iran has fired a missile at the Strait of Hormuz. For those who don't know, the Strait of Hormuz is the weakest nerve in the world. You see on the screen, this is the Strait of Hormuz. This means that the oil of all the big oil selling countries like Iraq, Saudi Arabia, Iran, Qatar, Kuwait, UAE passes through this small route. Apart from this, they have no other way to sell their crude oil. That is why almost 1/4 of the world's oil passes through here. 20% of the world's trade passes through here, and it is here that the Iranian army has fired a missile in the middle of the Strait of Hormuz. And not only this, according to reports, the Strait of Hormuz was blocked and closed for several hours so that no activity could take place there. That means Iran kept the traffic disrupted for hours. No ship could go in or come out. And believe me, the whole world is trembling at this time because the economy of every country in the world depends on the crude oil coming from the Strait of Hormuz. Because it is not just about crude oil or trade. Apart from this, most of the world's gas is also exported, because you will remember that just a few months ago, America had announced weeks ago that we will drop bombs on Iran. Iran even knew hours in advance from which direction and from where the American B-2 stealth bombers were coming to drop bombs on Iran. But Iran still could not stop them. Not a single American weapon was even scratched. From this you can guess how helpless Iran is in front of America. But does he have no option? Yes. The only option that can save his life is the blockade of the Strait of Hormuz. This is a small stretch, it is only a few kilometers wide. If Iran wants, it can blockade this entire area with the help of some missiles and some ships. And suppose Iran imposes a blockade even for a few weeks, it will have a huge impact on the economies around the world. The damage will be so severe that it will take decades to recover. And that is why you must have seen that whenever Iran faces a crisis, whenever there is a threat of American attack, Iran gives only one threat, that we will block the Strait of Hormuz. We will not let anyone pass through here. If we sink, we will sink with the entire world economy. And it has been successful. Or not only this, where it was said that if we did this, then Iran would block the Strait of Hormuz. So the American experts said that when we carried out airstrikes a few months ago, Iran did not do so, and it will not do so in future also, because China will put pressure on it, and it is not going to block the Strait of Hormuz even if it wants to. That is why reports were continuously coming here that the American attack on Iran is imminent. That is, it will happen, and this time Iran will not be spared. That is why Iran has done this today. By firing a few missiles, they have shown that this time, if they are attacked by air or the US Army launches a full-fledged attack, that in such a situation, they will not even listen to China and will close the Strait of Hormuz with just a few missiles or a few ships, as he did today for 3 to 4 hours. The Strait of Hormuz was completely blocked, and this attack is being seen as a message from Iran that this time Iran will not back down from taking any step, nor will it step back under anyone's pressure. This is why it is being seen as a message, and it also shows us how close. If the US president decides to attack Iran, then the attack will definitely happen. And America's conditions also show how eager they are to attack. All they need is an excuse to give us an Iran excuse and attack. What conditions would you say? So see, till now, whenever any American president and his government used to talk to Iran, they had only one agenda, one single demand, and only one condition, that you will not make a nuclear bomb. Apart from this, there were no other conditions. But since Trump came to power, the conditions have increased since talks with Iran. Iran will not build a nuclear bomb first. Secondly, Iran should not generate electricity using nuclear power. Third, Iran should completely abandon its missile program, especially its ballistic missile program. And their fourth condition is that American scientists and American intelligence should be given access to Iranian soil for surveillance. Matlab, American intelligence officers moved freely throughout Iran, go wherever they want and check whether Iran is making a nuclear bomb, is Iran making ballistic missiles, and you yourself think that no independent country will accept these conditions. And America knows this very well. That is why it has set such conditions that Iran will never accept them. And if he does not agree, then US President Trump will get an excuse to attack Iran. And this is what is happening right now. Iran also knows that the attack is imminent. This is why they have now blocked the Strait of Hormuz here and shown the world that if we are attacked, we will sink along with everyone. But I think Iran is missing a trick. That is, it is not going to make any difference. Whether he blocks the Strait of Hormuz or keeps it open, it is not going to make any difference to Trump. On the contrary, due to this step of Iran, many countries of the world who were protecting Iran till now will get angry with them, and they will also think that let it it be finished, because now it has become a headache for us. This is why what is happening in the Middle East at this time is very dangerous for Iran. Rather, let us say that every step is going against Iran. But is there no escape route? So the answer is yes. The way to escape is that Iran should make a nuclear bomb as soon as possible. If possible, within a week and a half. Because apart from the nuclear bomb, there is nothing else on this earth that can save Iran at present. However, I am continuously covering this issue. I will inform you as soon as any big news comes. That's all for this video for now. Thank you very much for watching.